It's the game the MVL has been waiting for all season, and it's our game of the week. Wow, 2 teams, 16 wins, 0 losses. Talk about high stakes. Anthony Bacco has our coverage of the MVL's game of the season live in Zanesville. Anthony, this felt like an MVL holiday.
Well, Nathan, when you go for the MVL for 4 years in a row, it's going to start to feel like a holiday. Coach Buttermore emphasized teamwork would be the key to winning this game, but there were obviously some individuals that stand out and contribute to that success, including Bubby Scott, Logan Bash, Colin Slobodan, Hunter Mueller, and the man who ties it all together, Brock Fargus. Fargus takes this one for 47 yards, and Tri-Valley stalled on their first drive. Maysville didn't capitalize, and Tri-Valley would score on this drive to go up 7-0. Maysville running back Johnny Runkle tries to keep the team momentum going after a first down, but is swarmed by the Tri-Valley defense, and they are forced to punt. Not good for the Panthers. Towards the beginning of the second quarter, Fargus finds Colin Slobodan for one of his 2 catches on the night. This one for 12 yards and a first down. 8 plays later, Logan Bash punts it in from 3 yards out. Tri-Valley now up 14-0. Maysville gets the ball, they punt. Bad news for the Panthers. Just 3 plays into this drive, Fargus finds Slobodan for a second catch and a touchdown, 37 yards. Tri-Valley now up 21-0. Maysville needs to switch something up, and they do. They get 2 consecutive 4th down conversions, but it ultimately ends up in something even worse. Jacob Miller rolls out to find a receiver, but under pressure, Hunter Mueller comes out of nowhere, and he intercepts the pass, and he runs it back to the Tri-Valley 28-yard line. 4 plays into this drive, Fargus finds yet another receiver, Quentin Gators, for 34 yards up the middle and lets time run close to the end of the pass. But before time runs out and heads to the locker room, Fargus wants one more touchdown pass, looking for Matt Waller on his second attempt. Sticks the landing after this big hit, 28-0 going into halftime. And jumping to the third quarter, Bubby Scott takes the handoff, bounces it to the outside, stiff arms his way to the end zone for the final score for the Scotties, 35-0. And Maysville would get the score before the end of the game. 35-7 is the final score. And Tri-Valley had 387 yards of total offense, while the Panthers were held to only 116. Now, both teams had exactly 47 plays, but the Tri-Valley averaged nearly 6 more yards per play.
Well, another total team effort in the win. Obviously a big game, messing with our signal a little bit, but that team effort, it's a theme that we've focused on week in and week out for Tri-Valley, and it's been a theme that's worked.
Well, Brock Fargus is obviously a leader of this team. He had 165 yards and 2 touchdown passes while finding 9 different receivers on the field. And this offensive line allowed 0 sacks on the night and tons of time for Fargus to find these open receivers, and they converted on nearly 50% of their 3rd down conversions. And this offense just clicks very well and allows for their success.
Anthony, Tri-Valley, the top dogs out in the MVL. They win the game of the year and probably the championship in the end. Thanks a lot tonight.